I think I'm back recording. Go play again. Should be good. I'm sorry. I actually did not anticipate that. Are Minecraft roads just very intensive on space?
Feeling a special connection with nature in this place, Druids created this shrine long ago.
Huh.
The shrine is meant to heighten the magic of nature found here and allow visitors to commune with the earth. Even now, centuries later, the site is witness to all manner of events, from purification
Fair.
rituals to weddings to the swearing of oaths.
The swearing of oaths! I need to do that, actually. I currently don't have a set oath. I'm thinking conquest because it fits me being a little evil bastard. But you know. Who knows? Anyway, charisma build, charisma build. No. Yeah! No. No, I don't want to be in... I guess the Wayfinder is going to be my default thing to hold, since it doesn't have any problems with me interacting with other objects. Ha ha ha! I'm becoming more powerful! Watch out, world! The mighty toast will soon have you cowering in fear. Yeah! Oh, this guy's mad. Divine Smite! Ah ha ha ha! Yeah! Perish, beast! Man, I am evil. Is there more to... What's damn with a rat? I am loving the amount of critical hits I'm getting. Charisma was worth it after all. The more charisma, the more crits. See, I've hit a turning point where I'm constantly getting critical hits now, as opposed to before when they were a decent rarity. I'm still going until I get almost every hit critical, but you know how it is. It's good to know I'm making progress. Oh, clock tower's that way. What? But... Huh? If I go that way, I don't reach the clock tower. I know the river kills me. Stupid river. Maybe going around to mine again? Yeah, You made him win most games? Fair. He is little sibbing after all. Yeah. Ah. You still had to at least be moderately able to play though, right? Can't choose from just so he's happy? Yeah! I do that a lot for my younger siblings. They haven't caught on yet, but I feel like they're getting close. Ooh, wait, a way up. This might open at the top of the thing, so... Nope, this is the goblins again. Get smited. Already. Jeez. Where do I go for the... Huh? You're a good sibling? From everything I've heard, yeah. A great sibling, actually. Huh. I've lost contact with a couple of my siblings due to circumstances. With the one I can still stay in contact with, I am very protective of. Oh, is this a path? No. Yes? Wait. No. Damn. Water kills me, so I don't go in it. Imps again. Why are there so many imps everywhere? Did they just teleport into my fireball? That... Oh no, they go invisible because... Yeah, okay. Huh. Ooh! Path! New thing, new thing, new thing. There's probably very angry. You're not great? Debatable. Is that chest or is that mimic? I guess I don't get to tell regardless because I don't get to open it. Damn. Well, what's in here? Oh, it's a shambling mound. This is probably like a boss fight. I'm just gonna rush in and kill. My critical hit. Holy cow, it's already at half health. Sometimes you're... Well, yeah, everybody's awful sometimes. I'm awful sometimes. In the past week, I've been a horrid person, and I felt terrible for it, but all I can really do is move forward. Oh, was I like that? I got put in a really sour mood on Sunday, and it sort of really bled into the rest of the week. It wasn't to repeat this Sunday, but yeah, huh. Like, sometimes I'm just a jerk for no reason. And I always see it in hindsight, but I never see it in foresight. It's gonna sound petty as hell, but it was actually D&D related in that I run a game on Sundays at the public library, and I have a great respect for my local library. Incredibly. And I just got incredibly ticked off because we had more noise complaints that Sunday than any other time I'd run a game in one of the provided rooms. And I can handle disrespect for me or disrespect for the games I run. I cannot handle disrespect to the library. No, that's just a line you don't cross. You love your library so friendly. Exactly! That's the thing with libraries, they're always so friendly! And they're great! That's why I hate it when people don't give them due respect. No, if they are causing more problems with the library, I'm just gonna kick them out of the D&D group because I'm not gonna be around those types of people. But yeah, huh? Huh. You want to work as a librarian in the future? Hell yeah! There's actually a lot of volunteer hours available at the public library near me that I haven't done any yet, but I've tried to be helpful at least. You know, they deserve respect, they deserve all the help they can get. That's my brother's escort when they were doing their volunteer work at the library. Like, there's so much to love about them. And I'm there constantly, so they do know about me. Actually, the reason we didn't get kicked out on Sunday was because they knew that I was trying to keep people quiet. Yeah, they were being very loud in the not very insulated room. And I can pinpoint exactly who was being the... To be fair, in D&D, you tend to get loud regardless. But I could tell exactly which player was the sort of instigator there. Huh. Yeah. Huh. It's just, you know... I've had incidents where I've been too loud at points, but I've been working to make sure they don't happen often enough to where they're notable. I think that they're just a loud person. Which, honestly, that might be on me for not screening them before they joined. The thing is that that campaign is very specifically one that I run for my brother and their friends to introduce them to D&D because they were interested. Now I think about it. How much of my life is centered around this dumb role-playing game? It's almost unhealthy. Cobbled! Boom! No pack tactics for you. You don't like loud persons, you're very sensitive, stuff like that. I get it. It can be trouble to deal with. It can be a pain on the ears. I'm sorry that I've been louder than usual this stream. I feel like I have to be more sensitive to that sort of thing with people. It's because I don't want to be a loud equals funny YouTuber. You know the kind I'm talking about, right? Pretty much their whole thing is just scream into the camera. Oh, look how funny it is. I'm trying to make something. I say as I'm doing gaming streams and... Damn, even the D&D thing I'm planning on running it on stream is pre-written. I'm not fun succeeding in my own goal. And no critical hits, darn. I haven't been, it's fine. Alright. I keep getting back to that sewer thing where I was effectively just screaming at every enemy I saw. I understand now what it's like to play Doom. Actually, I already understood. I've played a bit of Doom Eternal in the past. But, you know what I mean. Imps! I hit them while they were invisible. Think you're letting me more because of streamers? Because I have the energy to be loud, but aren't. Yeah. No, I have outbursts, but I'm not in your face. I don't like being in your face. That's uncomfortable. Oh, is that where I need to go? And I'm gonna be entirely honest, there have been streams where I just haven't had any energy. Those, I think, are some of my worst, but... yeah. Once the war didn't instantly kill me. What sorcery is that? Huh. I say what sorcery is that, and then cast Fireball. Huh. I'm starting to think things are dying too easily. Yeah. It's like 10 seconds for each insta-kill, but also all of them are area of effect. Next turn is like, it's not for that reason because he's permanently allowed. Yeah.
That must be it.
A bit grandiose, but
I think the
still
loud
quite
streamers are
appealing.
specifically appealing to very young people. Is that infighting
There,
between
see the
goblins and
monsters.
imps?
Let's get this over with.
Wait, did you hear that? Well, I mean, I know you heard it because I heard it, but whether you acknowledged it or not is... It's those things again from my cavern.
You only caught a
Observe.
glimpse of things before the fight started and
you're
cannot
young?
determine what
Fair.
caused this.
When I say young
Perhaps
people,
they were
I mean
arguing
like
over food.
8-year-olds. Like my littlest brother's age.
What
The
are
red
those winged
creatures.
red creatures?
Those are imps, right?
Imps. Devils
Yeah.
that are nearly at the bottom of the Infernal Legion's hierarchy. I find it curious that they are here, though it is possible that Wizard Adro has bound them
Yeah.
to his tower as guardians.
I guess better thing is immature
Still,
people.
it is a pitiful defense for such a respected spellcaster, and I do not know how the goblins factor into this.
The goblins are probably raiding.
Let's watch
let
them
them
tear
fight.
each other apart. No sense getting caught in the middle.
Yeah. 8 with Ansela on Twitch? Well, yeah. Problem. Parents be irresponsible. Oh. Oh, that one's coming to me. It gets fireballed. And now they're approaching me. So they get smited! Ha 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 ha! They truly believe they can stand against me! A mighty paladin! I've been poisoned. Damn. Being unkilled ages certain disease. Exactly. I honestly feel bad for a lot of kids these days because they're just not getting raised. That actually hits a bit too close to home. Where did I find myself? I got discombobulated going into a... Okay, so the tower's entrance is probably that thing with the railings around it.
Wait. Remember the catacombs.
Different
We
games
must
like
assume
GTA
that
5
this
and 12?
place is
Yeah.
similarly trapped.
Can you see anything with your magic sight?
I suppose maybe I shouldn't say this on Twitch.tv.
Yes, but I cannot make out the details from here. Nor am I terribly versed in wizardly magics.
Yeah.
The spell on the door to the catacombs was heavy-handed and obvious. These enchantments are more subtle.
Of course they
I
are.
can point out general paths and principles, however, it may take the two of us to puzzle them out completely.
The magics
Investigate.
placed on this door turn out to be easier to understand than either you or Vair
This
had
is just a
anticipated.
suggestion these
and you
days.
decide.
Yeah, they are. It's a shame.
Either Wizard Adro does
Apparently,
not care
co-states
enough
are
to
actually
make better
enforcing them
defenses,
for
or he
very
did not put
specific
them here.
things.
Considering that the door seems fairly new, the latter seems more likely. Perhaps something happened and these are temporary defenses.
Another thing is that, okay, so a while back, YouTube actually got in trouble with a child protection agency. And that whole situation was because they ended up... Because parents were putting their children on the app and having it. What was the Geneva Convention, actually? The Geneva Convention was, I believe, was formed in the wake of World War II because a lot of war crimes happened. And they went to make the things into war crimes. Right? Huh. Let me look this up, actually. Hold on. How does it treat civilians and soldiers during the war? Yeah. Yep, Second World War. Basic rights of prisoners, civilians, and military personnel.
I must say, those were rather puny defenses as far as wizards' homes go. I'm increasingly inclined to think that someone else has taken residence here.
Goblins.
Leave or we kill you!
I'm intimidating these
If
goblins.
you do not leave this tower right away, I will destroy each of you. I will spare no one.
Coco, can you wait a bit? I'm mid-cutscene.
The goblin leader stiffens and you think you see him shiver.
We leave. We
Good.
leave now! Go!
The other goblins seem confused, and several leave immediately. However, there are others who scream in terror and charge forward to strike you.
Alright then. No, I can't pause the game. Damn it. I thought I could pause in single player. Hold on, Coco. I need to... this so I don't bloody die. There, I think we're good. Can I pause the game and go take Coco out? You've always gone to appeal once because people eating live animals and other stuff? Yeah. YouTube's got in trouble with a lot of it, government agencies. Okay, Coco, I take you out now. I have to take care of dog. Actually, Johnny needs to be taken out. Is she good on? Okay, yeah, no, she needs taken out. She has food and water. I'm back. Coco's alright. Huh? Huh. Funny that they brought Peter right as she started barking. Unironically, I feel like I should be... I've been responding faster to her when she barks because I realized that it's just in pain. Just watch some of my VODs? Ah, yes. The things that Archive does for me to look back on and probably cringe in the future. I'll probably cringe now. Ooh, book? Ooh. Place was a disaster. What was an explosion? Whoa. Okay. Interesting. Why do I have the onions in my hot bar? So Nerd is actually viewing me for a... Yeah, Nitrate's here a lot. It's pretty neat seeing him more. Huh. Yeah. What? Oh, no. No, I consistently get a weird sense of envy whenever I play a D&D thing. Or, yeah, he views for longer, he's just not here as often. Which is valid, considering I stream very often. So catching up to everyone is an unrealistic request. Oh, a bot. Banned. Ha 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 ha. He's been sent to the Shadow Realm. Is that
Excellent work,
cultists?
brothers and sisters. This wayward lamb will be a worthy offering to our Lord and Savior.
So far, that's 2 out of 2 D&D video games I've played where the main plot has revolved around. It is a new website, yeah. 1. There is a thing in my head and I want thing out of my head. And 2. There is this cult that wants to kill me.
Break us out of here, Katra, now!
Nice
Alright.
try, kid. But this trap was designed to keep creatures far more dangerous than you contained.
Damn. Cultist B.
No, no, no! You shall not be caged! You filthy worms, let us out! Let us out! Let us out!
After a few moments
Investigate.
of analysing their
Yo,
clothing,
16.
something clicks. These people have neither bound the imps you found in and around the tower, nor are they simply borrowing power from creatures of the lower planes. They worship those creatures.
Kind of piercing bots, they're annoying. Yeah, and also, if you use those, you get banned from Twitch, so what's the point?
What are
Where's
you doing in
Adro?
this tower? What happened to the wizard who lived here?
Oh, why
Yeah.
do the people we capture always think they're going to get answers from us? What's the point of telling you anything? You will die soon, and it is more entertaining and safer
It is kind of dumb,
to watch
yeah.
you squirm in ignorance.
Huh? Plus, I'd rather grow my channel organically.
Why sacrifice you? Tempting as it might be to try and recruit you, we have been running out of souls to offer our Lord.
Great. Okay.
Katra, you have to kill them. Maybe you can break through the floor, or perhaps try the wall again, or do something to force them into lowering the barrier, or...
Can I punch the floor?
Rare, I need you to focus. I need
Yeah.
you to help us get out. Do you think you could see or find anything useful in this barrier?
Great.
Maybe a way to dispel it.
I don't... I'll try.
Oh.
There are channels in this barrier that the magic has to flow through. I think that if you touch that glowing point on the wall, you can redirect the magical current to wherever you step. If
Oh,
you
it's
pull the
basic
current to every
puzzles.
part of the barrier, I think
Oh.
it will disrupt the entire working and cause it to collapse. Oh, I'm sorry. it's quite difficult to.
I have to be
to
very
think and
careful
maintain-
not to mess this up. Yeah!
The prisoner!
Kill them! Kill them before they flee!
Do not
Whoa!
even think about fleeing. Eradicate these scum. Destroy them for daring.
Yeah! They have been demolished.
We got pretty worked up when we were trapped, and have been pretty quiet ever since.
Okay, I'm sorry, Coco.
I am fine.
She's concerned. You
Are
sure?
you sure? You kind of...
I said that I am fine. Do you not have matters to attend more pressing than badgering me?
You know you
Bear?
can talk to me, right?
Talk to me.
Of course. I will avail myself
Ah,
of your ear if
Coco.
ever there
She's
is
cuddling
to
me.
talk
She
about.
thinks that I'm being
Until
evil
then,
because
I
I'm
can keep
injured.
my peace and enjoy
No,
silence
Coco,
every
I'm
now
just
and
being
then, or
evil
must
because it's
you
fine.
insist on idle chatter?
Okay. Ah. Hey, Coco. You really want love, don't you? I need to get a better chair for this, but I also don't have space for a better chair for this. You're sulking.
Alright. But it sounds to me like you're sulking about something.
Everyone loves
How
Coco.
dare you? How about rather than pestering me with your inane drivel, you complete this task that was set for you, so that the two of us might sooner part ways and never suffer the other's company again? Be silent and do your job.
Demanding, bossy. Not like Coco, who's just demanding and not bossy. Aw, Coco. You want me to move your food bowl? Unless you haven't been eating. Or move it to here so you can... Okay, that does help. I was wondering why she wasn't... Alright. Well, now. I'm guessing... Aha, another book! We're breakthrough with Adro. Tim is finally willing to help us modify his wards. Just cutting off his food and water finally... Whoa! Man, don't know how they work. Jeez! Yeah, cutting off food and water will make people cooperate with you. Holy hell! Coco, please don't spill your food bowl like you oh so love doing. More books. Tricked us, don't know why. I'm supposed to have seen it coming. Out of advice and translations, blew apart more than half my Yo, based Adro. Those are the wards. I think he made the magic feed into itself and amplify until it exploded. Looking at to not be in the room in time, but disciples Ansley, Thresh, Keyleth, Orpanir, and Skell are all dead. It's just me and Dash left. No one else in our group has the knowledge needed to even guess at how to make these four words function. Oh, and I killed Adro, by the way. Yeah, by the way, I just killed him. It was too dangerous to keep around, and everything in this. I was sick of him. Felt good to get rid of the old man. No, poor Adro. Also, we're missing a note to leader, but I assume it was the one that had that weird glitchy night.
As you enter this room, you find the door across from you, the only way forward, shrouded in a magical barrier. In the
Damn.
center of the room sits a filled goblet on a pedestal. High above the door shines a crystal that is jammed into a crack between the stones. With Vair's help, you can see that the crystal, goblet, and barrier are linked. Even from where you stand, you can see that the crystal has a series of wards around it, not to mention that even reaching the thing would prove a challenge.
I have a
Written
solution.
before the goblet on the pedestal is a note that says, "An act of faith and proof of fealty to our Lord. Drink and embrace the shadow of death to demonstrate your devotion."
Oh, it's poison.
It would seem that the crystal powers the barrier, and that drinking the goblet's contents will either allow you to pass through it or temporarily lower the defense. Judging by that note, however, I would guess that whatever is in that drink would not be good for your health.
Investigate.
Sniffing and eyeing the substance, you can't make heads or tails of it. For all you know, it could be either a magical potion or a lethal poison.
Damn, it's
walls
probably
are fairly
poison.
sheer, but if you get up there, you might be able to disarm the crystal embedded in the wall.
Climb the
Grabbing onto
wall!
the sconces and hauling yourself up, you reach for a crack in the wall for a handhold, only to feel the sconce crack and jerk as it starts to fall from the wall. Surprised and thrown off balance, you tumble from the wall and land heavily on your side, feeling something in your shoulder crack.
Okay, new solution. I guess that didn't do anything.
As you enter this room, in the center of the room, even from where you've written before the
It would seem that the crystal powers the barrier.
letting
Drink
the
it.
drink slide down your throat, it tingles and chills like iced water. It only takes a few moments after it settles in your stomach for nausea and lightheadedness to set in as you feel strength sap from your limbs. Nothing debilitating, but certainly not pleasant.
The
Are
hell
you
was
sure
in
you're
there?
ready to face whoever is behind that door? This is the last room in the tower, and considering that we have not encountered them yet, it is probably where this lord we have heard
Good
so much
note.
about is waiting.
Okay, hold on. First I gotta read the note. It's finally work, or is there starting to can't keep out creatures that were born and created in the material plane? Oh. If you assume Nuzlocke that's being first joined? We failed horribly at the Nuzlocke. I never actually got to finish it.
You should not have come here. You've certainly made a
What?
mess of things, and now our lord is upset.
Yeah.
Though it has been entertaining to watch you struggle and claw your way here one step at a time. You have caused
I think I started one with, I think, Omega Ruby, but I haven't streamed anything on the 3DS in a while.
Brutalizing my victims far too much to ignore what hapless fools wander right through my door.
Yeah.
Suffer!
Huh. Juggernaut. Ah. That is a surprising amount of damage, actually. Huh. Surprisingly easy to dodge this guy. I say as I get hit immediately after. Yeah, I never finished the Nuzlocke. I should probably return to it sometime. Critical hit. Hehehe. Yeah! SMH is just an acronym for shaking my head, as in disappointment. Implying I have earned disappointment from Nidrite. Which I guess I kinda have, yeah. Honestly, I'm disappointed in myself. Smiting! I love smiting my enemies. I feel like it's getting more resistant the more I fight it, though. It's barely taking damage at this point, unless I'm smiting it, or casting Fireball. The crit build is not helping! Apparently that did 160. Smite.
There, the Planeswalker's Guide. That is the book that Sage Thesserai sent us to retrieve.
Where? Oh, there. Yeah.
Now,
Yoink.
what to do about this one? They seem rather powerful, but perhaps Thesserai
Smite.
and the other
Smite.
sages would prefer to
Smite.
keep them
Smite.
questioned.
Smite.
What have you done? You've doomed us all. Do you even know what is coming?
You're
destroyed our
doomed!
hope at a safe haven against.
Against what?
Ah!
Enlightenment?
Ah! Ah!
Believe me, Novus, there is nothing that can protect you from the
Uh.
forces of the universe.
You want me to finish the Nuzlocke still?
They will learn.
Looks like I actually do have something
Give
that
her
I
some
can
time to
use.
see the
We need to
errors
run.
of her ways. Then she can dream that this never happened and apologizes before waking up.
So soon with the KOC
Useful.
can stream your DS games?
Primitive
Fair.
and temporary, but even these figments of our imaginations
That could give me
you
something to
call
do between
people
Baldur's Gate streams.
create the occasional useful tool.
When Nuzlocks are fun to
Having
watch.
the eyes
I
for such a
bet.
thing.
Smash, smash.
Sight to recognize what lies in the
Fireball.
darkest of this. It seems to me that you might, but
Smite! 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 Smite!
never mind. There was something familiar about you. Perhaps something that I met in you some months down the line.
Ah,
Your role in this world is done. Enjoy the
no!
coming sleep and, in your slumber,
No!
be ready for the awakening once the true gods come to
Fireball! Dude, they just throw me out of the window!
Can you move? Swim! Get us out of the water! Move! Now!
Ah,
I did not think to see that thing here. That was more than we bargained for when we took this job.
true
What is that about
gods!
dreams and true gods?
Dungeon Masters!
I am as much in the dark as you are. They sounded at least half mad to me.
Are you okay?
You seemed really shaken when it showed up.
And you seem to be thrown from the top of a tower. Nothing about that encounter was normal.
Should we chase
No
him?
chance we can go after that masked man, can we?
Can
you
we?
would even want to? Are you mad? They toyed with you like a cat with an injured bird. You should feel fortunate that they went through a portal and that you are unable to pursue them. Hopefully they are gone far, far away.
We need to level up!
The cultists kept saying things about that devil saving them, and then the last one looked like they recognized the masked man when he appeared. Any ideas?
None, except that
They
the
could be
mental
red
riders for the
wizards.
same goal, whatever that may be. Still, the masked man talked about coming gods, and the cultists spoke of an approaching cataclysm. It is not too much of a stretch to think they are linked.
Yeah,
What was it saying? I couldn't understand half of that.
I think I got it.
Nor could I. It did not seem like a language barrier. Their accent and pronunciation was clear. However, whatever that abomination was spouting sounded like nonsense.
We're
I think
leaving.
I've had enough of this tower and everything in it. You?
Yes, I think returning to Candlekeep and its walls seems like a very reasonable and pleasant proposition.
Yep, okay, we're going back to
Though I will
Candlekeep.
admit that I want to know what they have done with my body. We were in no shape to contend with that man or monster, or
Right.
whatever manner of creature is behind that mask. Even if we should find a way to track them, though, perhaps there is nothing to be done for my body anyhow. It could already be
Oh.
gone, or simply pursuing that masked figure will result in both of our deaths. For now, report to Thesserai. They will want to know what we have found.
Get smited. Well, not smited, but fireballed. So much gold! And I have yet to use potions. Potion seller. You're kind of... yeah. Can't find a specific cable. Yeah, it could be a bit of a pain to find.
You know, you've been rather quiet since we left the tower. Something I should know?
Shared
Something
burden?
is clearly bothering you.
Mm?
It might help to share the burden.
I let my emotions get the better of me. When we were trapped in that barrier, I was not thinking clearly, and even if I had been clear-headed, there was so little that I could do. It's galling. I feel as though I am not much of a dragon anymore.
Aw.
I cannot say as I even feel particularly useful. I feel weak. Ever since I lost my body, I have had little or no control over my life. It's unsettling.
Fair! I'm in control now, and so far I've been a sarcastic jerk to you.
I hate it.
Can I
Is
help?
there anything I can do for you?
Yeah.
No, I do not think so.
But seriously, he knows everything I
But
have in
thank
sore
you
body.
for
That...
asking.
I like this guy. I still don't want him in my skull, though. But he seems pretty chill. Already bought that gear. Going to a grand library. This is not to the grand library. Right, it's this way. Yeah! Yeah! I never actually looked around this area of the city. Wow. So much care is put into these Minecraft maps. It's really admirable. Slash, slash, slash. Uppity-s. Ah, he's over looking at... Yeah! Yeah, his back is turned!
Ah, I was wondering if you would return at all. I considered scrying to see if you had decided to just make a run for it. Glad to see you didn't.
Here's the book. Maybe you should have scried. You could have seen the
Got
things.
the book you wanted.
Ah, excellent. Oh. Oh, does that mean that, Adro...
We were too late.
We were too late. I'm sorry for your loss.
See, I'm not heartless. I'm just sarcastic. So saying that the weakling is gone is not for me.
Yes, so am I. Though I will admit that I had assumed the worst already. Hearing it confirmed is still something of a shock.
Fair.
By the way, do you know what was being done in the tower?
A cult of devil worshippers had taken over his tower and removed him.
Yep, they killed him.
Devil worshippers? That's a bit, extreme. I certainly hope that Adro had nothing to do with them. So many people seem to forget how committing your soul to a devil is usually a rather permanent affair. I would not want that for him. He could be unpleasant, yes, but he was a good man, all things considered.
Right.
Do you know what they wanted from his tower, or why they were there?
They had some sort of portal. I think they were using it to summon more devils and stay in contact with the devil in charge.
That cannot have been their only reason for being there, though. They could have taken residence and opened a portal anywhere.
Well, they did say something about needing a safe place. They thought there was some sort of impending calamity and were using the tower as a fortress.
Really? Did they say what this calamity would entail?
Nah, I was busy being thrown out the window.
Didn't really get that far in conversation. Between them trying to sacrifice me and all that.
Right.
Alright, that is fair. I suppose I had hoped for too much.
The masked guy.
Did, however, run into that masked man we told you about, though. The one that was in the cave when Vyre was taken out of his body.
Yeah.
Really? What happened?
Well, see, he was being a bitch.
He sounded like he was spouting nonsense. Neither Vyre nor I could figure it out, but he then killed one of the cultists and their leader before taking whatever they were using to open the portal.
Yeah.
A couple of its minions were also killed outside the tower while fighting against the things living there.
Right.
Pretty fair indication that they're not exactly friendly acquaintances, then.
So, will you help?
Is this enough, then? Will you help us?
Please do.
Help you? Whoever said that I would help you?
What?
You did? You said that you would help us if we cleared out the tower and got your book for you.
I said that I would wipe the slate clean regarding your criminal activities and waive your fee for entrance to the Great Library. The matter of helping you with your little identity crisis is something else entirely.
Can we kill this guy? I want to kill this guy. How dare you?
After I risked my life to get you what you wanted.
In exchange for sponging away your crimes and keeping you out of a jail cell, or perhaps an experimentation chamber. Seems rather fair, actually.
You know, I'm going Oath of Conquest, and conquering a town is pretty in line with my oath.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Just toying with you a bit. I was planning on helping you from the start, as the problem piqued my curiosity.
I don't know if they're getting real people to voice this or
ought to
not.
remind you that you should be careful about what someone says and what you agree to. There are plenty of devious people and creatures out there.
The thing is that, a lot of them sound like real people, but then some lines just have that weird jank that a lot of the machine voices
Either
do.
way, I'd actually already begun investigating some leads. This may not exactly align with my specialty, but we have hundreds of researchers in my department, so I've enlisted their
help.
You can just
You
do
can
that?
Yeah.
Get them to drop their own projects?
It's
Of
weird,
course.
isn't it?
What good is being a head bureaucrat if you cannot throw around your wings every now and then?
Fair.
Oh, and speaking of assistance, I should also note that no one has been able to identify the creatures that you described to me earlier.
Can't identify the creatures, and I have the books for it. Maybe I should pull out Volo's Guide to Monsters, or Mordenkainen's Home of Foes. Now, then, searching through those wouldn't be good, because they're not really a thing to search unless I spend too long on it.
That in itself is rather peculiar, considering how many people in this city are fascinated with magical creatures. None of our experts had any answers, though. Fortunately, the Avowed are a curious lot, and are working all the harder to determine who or what you encountered.
Right. Okay then.
Since you ran into one of their kind again, if their bodies are still where you slew them in the woods, finding and examining their anatomy would go a long way towards solving the riddle. I will send someone out to find and retrieve them.
Is there anything we can do to
Can we
help
help?
speed up the research?
Yeah.
Not now, I'm afraid. Now it is just a matter of giving our Avowed some time.
Did you know Wizard Adro particularly well?
He was actually the last disciple of my late master Mordenkainen. It is how he came to possess our master's last written work.
Mordenkainen! Writer of this Tome of Foes that I have! Actually, wait, if I just check the devil areas... Probably not the Gith, or the Gif. Maybe... Let's see, so we go to the glossary of... No. Yeah, see, if I look through this, I'm not gonna find something. Jubilex is pretty close, but I doubt that's actually what it is. Huh.
We trained together for a little while, though I struck out on my own while he was still an apprentice. They were both far more invested in the workings of the multiverse than I was. If I'm being entirely honest, I was always a little jealous of how well they got along. Still, it is hard to imagine that both of them are gone now.
Right. How could I forget? I should check Mordenkainen's Monsters of the Multiverse. That should be the book I look in.
What should Vair and I do in the meanwhile?
Well, you're always welcome to find other work in the area. Otherwise, you have been through quite a lot in the past few weeks. Go to the inn, get some rest. Come see me again once you've had a solid night's sleep. I may have some more information for you by then.
Yeah. Huh. Stone against the machine, some enchanted evening. Whoa, 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 that sounds like romance. I'm not doing a romance plot. That might be mean, but I really don't want to. Huh. I avoid romance like the plague. Once again, can't jump off the stairs. Probably for my own good, actually. Yeah, yeah. Maybe... Huh. I think about it, I'm not really... I think the only reason I have any strength at all is because the paladin equipment is built to give you strength. Huh.
What can I do for you?
Open
Do you have an
room?
open room for the night?
Yeah, come on. Don't hold out on
Yeah,
me.
haven't had a lot of customers lately since most travelers aren't being let into the city. So you got your pick of the place. Just be 1 gold piece.
Well, that's
Yikes,
pricey.
that's kind of pricey.
It's the lowest rate I can offer. Take it or leave it.
To be fair, I have a lot of gold pieces.
Thank you. Now, let me just show you to your room.
Huh. First lock updated.
Stay away. No.
Wait, that's a really good
Leave me alone.
visual for it.
Go
Hold
away.
on.
By ear! And don't by ear! It's okay!
Hold on, that's more recognizable now.
Get back. Where are they? Potter, where are they? They...
I've seen it somewhere. Come on. No, I know where I'm thinking of from. Eberron. Come on, come on. Ooh, now I got a good view of it. Now think about it, it might have been Volos that it was in, not Eberron. Come on. No. I have sworn that it was in... Nope. Damn it. Okay, probably Volos then. I just know that there was a... Ah, I can visualize the page, but I don't remember the name. Come on, come on! Oh, that's Cobbled, that's Illithids. Maybe Orcs. No, 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 no. I need something a bit more monstrous. Not Volos, it might actually be more than Canaan. But I know I've seen this horror before! Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, wait. I forgot the most obvious source to look in. The Monster Manual! It's probably in here. Let's see, yeah. Yeah, this is the book that's from. Just gotta find the specific page. The big thing is that because it's organized alphabetically, it's not like I have a really good thing. Maybe, no. I was gonna say maybe there's a sort by monstrosity near the end, but no. Huh. I remember this because I once went through with my friends to figure out what's edible, and we really had to debate on whether or not we could eat it. Don't ask why I was doing that. Let's see if I can find it. It's not part of oozes. Definitely not Myconid. Not a Modron. Let's see here. No, that's Mephits. It wouldn't be in near the Liches. Come on, let me find it. I know it's a monstrosity. Ah. I'm sorry, this is... I'm sorry, I'm taking a while, but I swear, I've seen this before. Was it? No, it might have been a gibbering mouther, but that's not my immediate thought. Come on. Did I pass by it? How hard can it be to find a monster in a book of 500 monsters? Ah! No! You can't jump scare me in the middle of being so focused! That's just evil! Wouldn't have been in the demon section, would it? Oh man, I've looked through almost all of these and I'm not finding it. There's no way that was something that started with A. Bad streamer? I'm sorry. Yeah, I guess my current theory is Gibbering Mouther, because I can't find the thing that I was actually thinking it was. I suppose I'll find it after. There it is, I found it! Roper! There we go, I can put a picture on the thing. Yeah. I can show you. I can show all of you. I'm not insane. I think it's a roper. That might have been too much time spent doing that. But given the Gibbering Mouther, I think that has a higher chance, actually. Huh. Yeah. It's cute. Thank you. It's also edible. Looks like a puppy. Oh. Maybe I shouldn't have said it's edible then. Huh. Yeah, that's my current theory on what it is. What was
What were you
it?
dreaming about?
What was that?
You needn't pretend. You saw it too.
The
Do you want to talk about it?
roper?
No.
It's edible? Yes, it is. It's very edible. I've had this discussion with friends before over what's edible and what's not. What's my current goal? Alright, a pleasant stay despite the nightmares. You're gonna eat it
About
then?
last night.
Hell yeah.
Please, do not speak of it.
It's just that, was the experience really that bad? Having your body stolen? I know you were
Probably.
scared, but those dreams you have and the way you acted when the cultists caught us.
I said
I
not
can't
to
go
speak
back
of it.
into the
I want
sewers.
no reminder of that. But if you really insist on satisfying your childish, idiotic curiosity, then just know this. Having my soul ripped from my body was the most painful thing that I have ever experienced.
Understood.
I did not know that pain could be so complete or overwhelming. Not being able to do anything about it was even worse. Now be silent and go speak with the sage.
Fair. Therisai. It's edible, so you're gonna eat it. That is a respectable thought process to have. It's also a thought process many of my players have had. Cooking monsters is a recurring thing in pretty much every campaign I've been part of. Even ones that I'm playing in and not running, because somebody has to decide to cook them. And I think every party needs a chef. I've yet to get in trouble for it, though, so ha! Where is he? Where's the mage? Where's Therisai?
Ah, there you are. Yvonne and I have been working on your conundrum. I have some good news and I have some bad news.
Let's hear the good news.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Well, to begin with, we have found a way to safely separate Vair's soul from your body and put it back into his own
Yeah.
while expelling the parasite that is latched onto him.
Good. What's the bad news?
The bad news, I'm afraid, is that the artifact you need to put Vair back into his own body is rather far away, and may not actually be where we think it is.
Of course. Can't be easy, can it? Can it? No.
You see, while investigating, we encountered two principal problems. Removing and transporting another creature's soul is actually rather simple if you have the appropriate knowledge or equipment.
There, and the appropriate knowledge and equipment is hard to come by. I'm guessing that's the other thing.
I've done it myself on several occasions.
Yeah.
The problems are that Endandravaya's body is already inhabited by a living creature that may have some control over it, and furthermore, we do not know how much damage this creature has inflicted on Vair's body, nor whether removing the parasite forcibly would do even more.
There! It might be turning him into an Elder Brain Dragon. Oh god, he could be turning into an Elder Brain Dragon.
Removing the creature would kill Vair's body, and trying to put his soul back into it would be, well, pointless. He would simply die as any other creature does when their body expires.
Oh,
To
damn.
address this, we tracked down an artifact known as the Rod of Alignment. Its relatively simple, if exceptionally powerful function, is to set things back into their natural intended state.
Ah, I see. Now that can be really political in the right
It can only do
hands.
so on a limited scale and needs time to recharge, but it should do the trick.
Is that an... What's the catch, actually?
The catch is that, like I said, we are not absolutely sure about where it is. We just have a very good guess that will at least put you on the artifact's trail.
Is that
Would
enough?
that be enough on its own?
Yes, though depending on how powerful the parasite is, you will likely need to weaken the creature before the artifact can extract it. Living things can resist magical effects, but weakening the target will reduce its ability to do so. The rod
Okay,
was
then.
last seen in the possession of Mayastan Kimmerin, a morally dubious dragonborn druid.
Ah! I can't be a
Without getting
druid.
into too many details, he was last seen with it in Icewind Dale when going to speak to a storm giant friend of his who lives in the area.
There.
There have not been any reports of the artifact since that visit, though Kimmerin has certainly left their mark on various places without it in the intervening time, so we think it may have been left in the storm giant's keeping.
There, actually.
If not, then they may have an idea of where to find it.
Icewind Dale?
Where exactly is Icewind Dale?
Man.
It's far to the north, beyond the spine of the World Mountain Range. It's about a 1,200-mile trip from here.
1,200?
It took me nearly 2 weeks to come even a tenth of that distance.
Yeah.
I probably should have included that in the bad news category.
I
We
should
should
better
get going,
go.
then. Any recommendations for getting to Icewind Dale? Preferably within this century?
Can you teleport?
Well,
Dimension
there's a ship
Gate?
heading north in the next day or so. I arranged passage for you, though you will have to find other ships heading north on your own once this one stops in Waterdeep. Shouldn't be too troublesome this time of year. Oh, and
Alright.
one last thing. One of our occultists was able to identify those grinning creatures that you have encountered. They are called Gru, and are part of a large, mysterious category
Gru
of
from
creatures
Despicable
commonly
Me.
called Starspawn.
Man. Oh, my homies love Gru from Despicable Me.
Whatever their purpose is here, it cannot be good.
Huh. Yeah, that's... I'm not gonna look up Gru
The few times the
because...
Starspawn Gru are mentioned in our books usually labels them as minions, shock troopers, and harbingers for even greater evils and agents of ancient mad gods.
Alright.
How they came here is unknown, but their very presence is troubling. The people working with them probably worship whatever elder god the Gru serve.
Fair.
I suspect that you have found a cult of the Old Ones, which may explain why the man in the mask was interested in the devil cultists you found in Adro's Tower. They would likely have similar goals and could be using similar resources.
Right. Something I'm really curious about now is that this is on the Sword Coast, in the Forgotten Realms. So my question is, do you think this D&D campaign, this D&D DLC is actually mentioned in the Minecraft Dungeons and Dragons, the Forgotten Realms wiki? Might be stupid, but I'm interested. Insight.
Thessarai is not just worried. He is
Critical
baffled, and that in
success.
itself is scaring him. You
Ah,
get the sense that there has been very little in his life that he could not figure out through research or logic.
fair.
Having little information on these creatures is bad enough, but recognizing that they might not follow the same laws of logic and reality that we do is distressing to him, as are the implications of what their presence in our reality might mean.
Yeah. Huh. Why
What
take
might they
Vale?
want with Endandravayir's body?
Right.
It's impossible to say. Many creatures that come from other planes have been known to open more portals to their homes and thereby facilitate an invasion.
Huh.
Theoretically,
Continue.
since dragons are tied to the very nature of magic in our world, they could use him as a focus or anchor point, though they would also need his soul for that, since the soul is what really ties dragons to Faerun.
Right. Which leads into the problem.
It could be that they simply need a host large enough for the parasite. There's also
Yeah.
the possibility that they have taken his body to their home plane, in which case there is nothing we could do.
Thank
for
you,
the
I
information.
guess. We're
Limited
going
as
to
it was.
Waterdeep.
Keep this with you as you travel. You can use this to contact me from anywhere in Faerun at any time. If you're in dire
Oh.
trouble, or if you encounter something that might be very interesting to me, use that. Otherwise, abuse this privilege and I will sever the connection permanently. Now go down to the
Got
docks
it.
and you will find passage on a ship heading north. Good luck.
Thank you. I'm leveled up. Oh, new spell. Yeah, it's charisma based. Okay, yeah. So I guess we already know what I'm doing with this. Is there a maximum? I'm pretty much guaranteeing that I'm gonna succeed any charisma checks. Alright. Actually, wait, what else is there to be done in this menu? I'll take the cart to the docks, got it. Yeah, ha, ha. I'm really loving this. I'm sorry, who knew Minecraft D&D could be so fun? What's this path even? Oh, it's that one that leads to the ocean, isn't it? Yeah, that fire shield! I don't know why they don't want me to change my camera perspective. Like, is it just a thing during the cutscenes? But also, still, I really want to know how this changes for multiplayer. Maybe I'll stream one time on Plague's schedule. Or more likely just join him on his stream to see it. Huh?
Need a lift?
To Icewind
The
Dale!
voyage north is long and you discover an intense dislike of the sea, as you
Yeah,
find
the
yourself
sea kills
repeatedly
me
clutching the ship's railing
whenever
and
I touch it.
spewing out various meals into the waves.
Fair.
As the voyage continues, the air also grows colder, as settlements and cities along the coast become fewer and far between.
Yeah.
By the time the captain tells you that your destination is near, you have already started counting how many seconds it takes for your puke to freeze against the hull of the ship. Looking up from the railing, though, you see a dark shape looming through the blowing snow, and something about it that has nothing to do with the cold causes you to shiver.
Ah, I see the prison inspector has caught your eye. Best hope you don't find yourself going there anytime soon, unless you have business.
What is that?
What is that place?
It's called Rivel's End, in Harp's name if ever there was one, as I've not known anywhere bleaker or more devoid of joy. There is a prison built to hold the worst criminals that mankind has to offer. Whether the sorry souls stuck in there deserve it or not, well, I can't say.
Okay.
Again, prisons. How is it that humans are so taken with prisons, cells, and confining each other? It's unsettling.
I mean, we could just kill each other.
How much farther until port?
How
Not
much
much farther
farther?
at all. See, here's our harbour.
I can't see.
Just
I'm
keep
stuck at a
heading
weird
along that
camera
path
angle.
and you'll find your way to Caird Interval. Not much of a place for southerners, between the cold and the rough company, but you'll find shelter from the blizzards, and food.
Fair.
Good luck, wherever your journey takes you.
Thank you, ship captain, who is unnamed and therefore will probably not die.
Oh, what a miserable place.
How are you
I don't mind the cold.
I can hear you shivering. That doesn't make sense. I'm the one who has
He
to
feels
walk through
everything.
this.
Oh, maybe because I am not simply a passive observer, and I am actually sharing your body. How many times must I explain this?
Right, but shivering? Thought you needed your own body for that.
Never mind. Why would anyone
That's
choose to
actually
live in such a
fair,
dismal
yes.
part of the
Shivering is
world?
part of...
Judging by what the captain said along the way, people who either don't want to be found or have nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
Lovely. Well, if we are
Very
to keep our
lovely.
visit as brief as possible, I would suggest finding the nearest bartender or such who might have heard rumors of a giant.
Whoa, why is it higher level here? Alright, critical smite. Yeah, I love being a powerful paladin. I may end this when we reach... I guess end this now, actually, because by the time I get back from taking out Coco, it'll be time to end. Right, Coco? Yeah. Yeah, alright. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Or, if you want to see the Tavern Bar, I'll see you in, like, 5 hours, I think? Yeah. Have a great day, and bye-bye.